Chapter 13. From John's perspective. Blood Night. I'm driving back from shopping and see that the gas tank is almost empty. I steer toward a gas station with a mini-mart. I've passed by it before when I drove to the next town to shop. A small town with only a few thousand souls. Pinevale Falls North. It's like the communities were all founded by the same settlers. Jerry and the rest of the town are preparing for the festival. I'm supposed to come back with flour so they can bake fresh bread. They're really big on doing everything themselves. And water. Lots of water. Jerry told me he'd drive into town tomorrow to grab more. Are they preparing for a drought or something? I sit behind the wheel laughing. A crazy bunch. There's no way I'm bringing Vanessa and Anya into this shithole. I can't stop thinking about the beautiful Evelyn. I look at my fingers on the steering wheel and recall her touch. I'm almost twice her age. I need to get her out of my head. I still love Sarah. And right now, I wish I didn't. My own morals are holding me back. Maybe I should just stop giving a damn and have some fun. Hang out with women, go to parties again, and tear up the bars. Sarah probably doesn't give a shit about me anymore. She might already have a new lover. I'm about to puke. Then I'll just go into this church and sip that weird wine. Or at least pretend to drink. It's only for a couple of months. I'll be out of here again, maybe sooner than I thought. The trunk and back seat are full of water bottles. The car is crawling the last few meters, threatening to die of thirst. I fill the tank and head to pay. No one's around. Gossip magazines. 2 refrigerators. One's black. The other stuffed so full the cans and to-go food are about to fall out. Hello? No answer. I spin around. This place is in desperate need of renovation. It's a miracle anything comes out of those pumps. We're close to Canada, not the North Pole, but I've never been in such a remote area before. Quick steps. Bare feet on stone. Someone's here. A burglar? Hello? I call again, this time more firmly. Hello? Is anyone here? Or should I just put the money on the counter and leave? A shadow darts past me. Those quick bare steps again. I round the corner. A girl. A young woman. She's curled up, staring at me with wide, terrified eyes. Blood stains her white scarf. Her black hair hangs wet across her face. Fuck. She's in a panic, unable to say a single word. Is that your blood? Are you hurt? I lift my head and shout through the store. Hey! Is anyone here? We need an ambulance. No answer. I grab my phone. I'll just call one myself. No! It cuts sharply into my ear. In the same moment, my phone is knocked from my hand and flies into the next shelf. She slapped it out of my hand and is desperately holding onto my arm. Please, no ambulance. No one should know I'm here. Don't say anything. I stare at her, confused. My heart's racing. I need to do something. She needs help. I don't know what to do. But you need help. No, listen to me. The door swings open, a round figure. The shadow of the woman pulls open a side door and disappears inside. Come out of there. Hey, the stranger shouts. A shorter man with a brown full beard and the first streaks of gray. A lumberjack shirt and a trucker hat. He's drenched in sweat from head to toe. Are you working here or am I? He snaps at me. He motions for me to leave. Hurry, go, to the counter. I saw you fill up the tank. Where were you? We need to call an ambulance. Can a man even take a damn shit in peace around here? He grumbles. I point to the door. There's a woman in there. She's hurt. She needs help. There's nothing in there. You've got the wrong idea. What's wrong with you? There's a woman in there and she's covered in blood. I told you haven't seen anything. He stands behind the counter, staring me down. His eyes are gray and watery. You haven't seen anything, understand? He whispers threateningly. He's ready to kill me. His stare is that of a man who's no stranger to death. I can't let this woman come to harm. No, something has already happened to her. We need to help her. The store door is flung open. The man's icy stare shifts to the next customer. It's the cop from Pinevale Springs, the one who doesn't like cars. The sly face of a coyote, more wax than skin. His hands are hooked in his belt, and he strides heavily toward the clerk. He adjusts his hat and sizes me up. He still looks more like a park ranger than a cop. I'm sorry. We don't sell donuts, officer. Real funny. The cop growls and gives the man a fake smile. Looking for someone in particular? As a matter of fact, yes. If I can help, I will. The cop looks behind the counter, plants himself in the middle of the store with his legs wide apart, and scans the room. He checks the ceiling. A girl, he calls out, not stopping his search. Black hair, about 20. She's down the road, heading toward Minneapolis. Minneapolis is 200 miles away. The clerk laughs and coughs. I don't think she was heading there. Did you see her? No. If you lie to me, there will be serious consequences. The cop ignores me. And honestly, I'm relieved not to exchange words or glances with him. The clerk leans against the door behind which the woman is hiding. Then there's a loud crash, straight from the chamber. Hey, asshole, the cop shouts. Suddenly, the clerk has a gun pointed at his face. Calm down, officer. The clerk's eyeballs jerk as he stares into the barrel. You're going to clear the way for me and let me check. Hands up, got it? The clerk rolls his eyes but complies. With hands raised, he steps away from the door. And you. The cop looks at me, the gun still pointed at the clerk's eyes. Don't move. They're just the raccoons. They've become a real nuisance. They come into the towns and shit all over the place. They even raid the garbage. Sometimes they find a way in here and... Shut up! The cop roars. He tears the door open, gun at the ready. I hold my breath. The gas station guy has something dirty going on, and the cop from the cult compound is beyond saving. I have no idea how I should act. The clerk looks like he sleeps with a gun under his pillow. Metal clanging. A shelf falls over. Cans roll across the floor. An animal runs between my legs. I open the door for the wild visitor, and it darts into the bushes. A raccoon. The cop puts his gun away and grinds his teeth. The clerk looks at him with a sly grin. Told you. Raccoons. They're a damn plague, I'm telling you. They've been coming around here for years, causing nothing but trouble. All right. Spare me your ranting. If you see anything, report it immediately. I got it, officer. The cop adjusts his hat and storms out of the store. He jumps into a beat-up police car and speeds off down the street. So he does have a patrol car after all. What was that about? I ask. No word to anyone. I'm starting to think only freaks live around here. I'm a freak now. I didn't mean to offend you, sir. Sorry. With a grunt, he curls his bearded lip. All right. The woman you saw, she's a traveler. Came here a month ago, but I've never seen you around. You didn't happen to drive up north, did you? To that village. Pinevale Springs? Jesus Christ, you didn't really go there, did you? I'm staying with a friend for a while. They're sick and twisted people. You know they did this to her, right? Why aren't you doing anything about it? What should I do? Call the cops, the real cops. Puff! The trucker-like guy scoffs dismissively. I'll tell you something. You can't rely on the cops anymore. He motions with his finger for me to come closer. They've got everything under control. You never know who you can trust. Who's got everything under control? That cult, the one my friend belongs to? You don't believe me. Fine, find out for yourself. And your friend? He's not your friend anymore. Friendship means nothing to these people. Great. Another weirdo. First a cult, now a conspiracy theorist. My mind's telling me to pay and get out, but I want to know more. Why are they after the woman? Any outsider who gets lost there doesn't make it out. And how do you know that? He puffs out his chest behind the counter. I'm the only one who keeps an eye on that road. I know it. No matter who it is, they don't come back. But what's supposed to happen? I've met these people. They're a bit creepy, but not some wrong-turn mutants or anything. Creepy, huh? The chubby guy laughs. They're sick. Whatever they worship in the woods, it cost me my daughter. His eyes flicker, like tears are forming, but it's more out of anger than grief. I'm sorry. What happened? They pulled her frozen body out of Upper Red Lake. It was the winter 5 years ago. Did she fall through the ice and drown? No. Are you not listening to me? I told you people disappear in Pinevale Springs, even if their bodies show up miles away. Once you set foot in there, you don't get out. They killed her, I'm telling you. My Anna was the victim of a ritual murder. What did the cops say? I feel paranoid, expecting the cop to come back any second and feel the cold steel of his gun on my neck. They didn't say anything. She didn't drown. They threw her in there after she was already dead. They slit her wrists and let her bleed out. My neck hairs stand on end. I need to ask Jerry if this is true. But then they'll kill this guy here. And the woman too, if they find her. Shit. What do I do now? Fuck. And you're saying these cult people did that? They're led by someone named Reverend Mackenzie. I'm really sorry to hear about your daughter, mister. Curtis Smith. John Allen. He grunts. I protect anyone who makes it out. I've got a hiding place here. I'll get the girl out next week, but those crazy people are everywhere. This cult calls itself the Ecclesia Nocturna. They have missions in all the states. I've got to protect all the greenhorns and naive city folk who get lured here. You included. Your friend already fell into their trap. I don't need help. I can handle myself. That's what you say now. Ecclesia Nocturna. The Church of the Night. What's with that name? I can't tell you much. I once witnessed one of their rituals. I caught a group in the woods, white robes. They were all covered in blood. They drink it. He looks around, checking the windows. I think it's better if you leave now. Whatever you're doing there, stay vigilant. Don't let them talk you into anything. When are you heading back to the city? When I need to buy something. Take everything you need. Pack your stuff in the car and leave the empty suitcases there. Make them think you'll come back. But you don't. Just drive far away wherever you came from. The door opens. My muscles tense up. It's just the wind. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the woman. She's looking at me. All good. Stay hidden inside. No one's going to hurt you here. He's not one of them. He looks back at me. Not yet. Can I pay now? The festival's getting closer. I'll be at that barbecue. I need to call the police on the way, probably from the next larger town. The woman needs proper help. The police have their job. They need to protect the people here. How does he think everyone's in a cult? Card, please? No power. What? It's been out all day. The clerk growls. Started yesterday. We get 5 minutes of power here and there, but then it cuts off again. The fridge is on backup power, but I can't get the card reader to work. Everyone pays in cash around here anyway. So, sir, that'll be $120. Please. That's a lot of money. I didn't set the prices. What's it gonna be? Pay up or not? If not, I'll let all the raccoons shit in your car. Yeah. All right, I sigh. Always gotta stay nice. The rogue extends his hand and pulls it back provocatively. I count the money and drop it into his sweaty fingers. His hand snaps shut like a Venus flytrap. No power, you say? Yeah, all across Minnesota, from North Dakota to Montana. Some places on the East Coast, too. It's like someone's playing with us. Who would do that? Ask me something easier. It's not normal. Or maybe it's just tests. I've got candles for sale if you want some. I glance at the price tag and decline. It won't last much longer. The power will come back. A grip around my forearm. His pupils flicker. One more thing. Don't drink any water from the tap or any bodies of water. It gives you headaches. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. I pull my arm away. I close the door and get into the car. My wallet's empty now. Where can I withdraw money when there's no bank here and we're having a blackout? I'm overthinking. It'll work itself out. Things always go wrong in the boonies. By the time I hit Minneapolis, everything will run smoothly again. Asterisk. When I reach Pinevale Springs, the festivities are underway. Jerry helps me load the groceries into the car. There are water bottles everywhere in the hall, all around the community, in front of doors, covered with tarps on the side of the road. I remember what the gas station guy said. Don't drink the water from the tap, and not from rivers or lakes either. I've never seen a whole community coordinate the purchase of bottled water like this. I don't like this situation. They drive the bolt into the pig's head and hang it upside down. The animal twitches. The Reverend stands nearby, mumbling something from a book. Then he hands one of his men a knife. It's long and shimmers like silver in the evening sun. It has no point. It's a ritual slaughter knife. This is a slaughter ritual, known in both Jewish and Muslim traditions. It's meant to ensure the animal's blood is drained out completely, since consuming blood is forbidden in both religions. But with this cult, I have a very different suspicion. A quick cut, and the blood flows. Now I understand why my daughter doesn't eat meat. It's just not a sight you'd want to endure. But this is life. The pig is cleaned and its bristles singed off. Jerry is allowed to step up and strike with the axe. He manages to split the animal in one blow. The crowd cheers. He raises the axe high and howls like a madman into the sky. The smokers are running hot. Father Mackenzie sits at the edge of the scene with his 2 altar boys, always surrounded by his wife and a group of hooded people. The old priest rises. He places his hand on his servants and kisses his wife on the forehead. While the other villagers enjoy drinks, music, and dancing, he walks down a narrow path into the woods. His white robe becomes a mere shadow. He blends into the mist rising from the pine forests. The buckets of fresh slaughtered blood are carried behind a house. I lean against a lamppost and watch. There's no light. Lanterns bathe the house facades and paths in an eerie orange glow. I grab the cold beer that suddenly flies toward me. It's the group of visitors who've already had a run-in with the psycho cop. How did you find the service? He's wearing black horn-rimmed glasses and has unkempt brown hair. Unusual. Thanks for the beer. It's exactly what I need right now. Maybe it'll loosen me up a bit. I'm Phil, he says, pointing to the guys behind him. And these are Logan and Jonas. A big blonde guy with a chiseled face, the classic high school heartthrob. Next to him, a bulky ox with a shaved head. He has two girls in his arms, who immediately detach themselves from him. "Patricia," says the dark-haired one with the round face. Her petite friend with auburn hair introduces herself as Ashley. I can't help but laugh. 3 guys and 2 girls, is that gonna work? "It's fine," laughs Phil. "We're all platonic to the core." "Where are you guys from?" "New Mexico and Arizona. We were actually heading to Winnipeg for a hunting trip, but we got lost. Now our tires are shot." "You've got to be kidding me." "All 4 tires flat," says Patricia, taking a drink and rolling her eyes. The blonde guy raises his hands. "Apparently fate wants us to stick around a little longer and not miss the epic barbecue." "You naive fools actually think it was fate. Even Cupid isn't known for shooting out tires." "I don't know what to make of this place," says Ashley. "We won't stay long. The people here are a bit strange, but they're not that bad. Look at them. They're having fun." I glance at the crowd. Jerry is lost in ecstatic dancing. Violins and wind instruments play. One guy even has a banjo. I'm curious if the locals here have electricity. I've got a solar power bank for emergencies. "Hey." Evelyn's voice. "Oh, hey. Everything good with you?" Her appearance is melt-worthy. She's wearing a white dress with red roses, 2 leather boots. Her blonde hair is braided into a plait that blends with the color of the lanterns above us. "I'm happy to see you." We smile at each other, and I can't stop staring at her. She takes my hand. "Come." "Where to?" I laugh. "I need to show you something." I smile at the 5 teens. "Well, it was cool meeting you guys. See you later." Phil raises his beer and clinks it with mine in the air. "Where is the lovely Evelyn taking me?" She pulls at my hand and leads me away from the village. "Where are we going?" "You'll see." The path turns rocky. We have to tread carefully. We walk along the edge of the forest. I see something in the bushes and take a closer look. Are those 2 eyes? They don't move an inch and stare back. They're at knee level. Evelyn pulls at my hand and I nearly trip. When she sees that I'm transfixed by the bushes, she throws her arm around my shoulder. "What's wrong?" "Oh, nothing," I say, furrowing my brow. "I don't see anything anymore. I just thought I saw something." "Come on. Close your eyes." "Can I trust you?" I taste Evelyn's breath on my lips. She's only a hand's width away. She grips my hands tightly. "Can you afford not to trust me?" "John?" "All right, you win." I close my eyes and hold my hands up to my face. "No cheating. I don't like cheating. Promise." We stop. Metal strikes metal. A chain. A lock being opened. A squeak. It clicks. "You can take your hands down now and open your eyes." It's a barn, but it's been modernized. I see a TV and computers. A colorful string of lights winds around the wooden beams like ivy from a broken rainbow. There's a cozy sitting area and a small bar. We used to come here as kids. We loved playing here. Her eyes light up as she talks about her childhood, the long summers, the scent of the wild meadows and the chirping of birds at dawn. I look around. In the corner, there are harvesters covered with tarps, cobwebs in the tires. Old straw lies flattened on the ground. There is no electricity here. The TV doesn't turn on. In a corner, I notice the red cover of a book. A golden rose can be seen on it. I open it. My index finger caresses the words, which are written in a foreign language. Drawings of angels. The moon and the sun in eternal struggle. Wild horsemen from ancient times. A stadior bledi I read on every page. What language is that? Saigrani. A tribe of Scythians known for drinking the blood of their dead. Over time, They have mixed with other peoples. But every white American has Sigranian blood in them. How old are these stories? A few thousand years. Why haven't we heard about them in history class? It must be common knowledge. I close the book and feel dizzy, as if by closing it, I had allowed it to absorb some of my energy. Almost all the records were destroyed. The only evidence of their culture can still be found in the Caucasus. She takes the book and puts it in a drawer. You believe everything your parents tell you is true? My parents are dead. I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that, Evelyn. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? Grandpa will tell me when I'm old enough. You're a grown woman, Evelyn. I'm 23. That's grown. Grandpa says we have to overcome the humans, and we can do that by leaving the morals of the weak behind us. Strength is the only answer to weakness, and it's best not to become weak in the first place. I don't want to be weak, John. I want to be strong. With you. She comes up to me and takes my hand. I feel hot. Is she trying to seduce me? I saw him disappear into the woods. Is he not feeling well? Evelyn sighs. She brushes dust off a dresser. He needs a lot of time to himself. He holds our community together. Mackenzie gives us courage. He prepares us for our mission in the world. She pulls me over to a seating area. Evelyn plays with her braid. She avoids my gaze, then looks again. She shows me her neck. I don't like where this is going. I can't touch the pastor's granddaughter. You're right. I'm a grown woman, and I'm ready. Ready for what? She takes my hand and guides it between her legs under her skirt. Damn, she's not wearing any underwear. My fingers get wet. I pull them away immediately. Evelyn. There's nothing wrong with that, John, she says seductively, kissing the hand that has just touched her pleasure. She bites my wrist gently. No, stop it. You don't have to do that. You may pollinate the flower. I'm no longer a girl. I'm ready to become a mother myself. So few new men come here. You're so different, John. You have a good heart. I know you can love a woman. She throws herself at me and presses her lips to mine. They taste of cherry. The aroma of her skin drives me crazy. I push against her shoulders to push her away, but I like her. I don't want to take my hands off her anymore, but I have to. Evelyn kisses my neck and demands that I do the same to her. She lifts her skirt and sits on my lap. Make me a child. I finally want to know what it's like to be kissed, to be loved, to be a wife. I want it to be yours. She slides up and down on me. My pants are still on, but she unbuttons my shirt. I hold her hands. We can't do this. If someone catches us. Evelyn, please. She undresses. A few seconds later, she is naked. Her dreamlike body smells so delicious. Her curves entice me. I have to get out of here. If someone catches us, we're both done for. This damn cult has her under its spell. I don't know if Evelyn is aware of what she is doing. I throw her off me, and she falls onto the straw. She pulls the blanket off the sofa and covers herself. I get up. I'm leaving now. Why are you doing this? Say it. Come on. You think I'm ugly? No. You're beautiful, Evelyn. Look at me. I don't want to see her cry. I grasp her chin and make her look at me. You're the person who means the most to me in this village. Really? Yes, really. And your friend Jerry? He's changed. He chose his path. You had no choice. You were born into it. You always have a choice, John. Oh, fuck, I exclaim, hands in my hair. Look at the age difference between us. I could almost be your father. I've just gone through a breakup. What will your grandpa say when he sees us?" Evelyn sits cross-legged. Her face is drawn. She finds it difficult to speak. "He'll accept it. He's a kind man, John," she whispers sadly. "Sorry, Evelyn. I can't do it." I push the door open and run into the night. I could just hear her swearing as I closed the door. Such a poor woman. I feel so sorry for her, but I can't do it. She took me by surprise like a madwoman. I scream in fright. A human-sized shadow leaps out of the pale lantern light. I didn't see who it was in time. The hollow sound of plastic. It's the buckets with the slaughter blood in them. A trail of blood leads from the gravel path to the edge of the field. "Hey!" I yell into the darkness. No answer. A glance into the bucket. Where is the blood? The blood was in it. It is smeared red. Imprints of fingers. Someone has smudged it at the edge. Did he go in with his tongue and lick it out? What kind of sick bastard was he? What kind of game are they playing on me here? I curse. A white dot makes its way out of the branches like a will-o'-the-wisp. It takes on the contours of Father Mackenzie. The Reverend collapses in the field. Reverend Mackenzie. He is pale and unresponsive. His eyes are watering. His throat is torn open. Blood seeps out of holes in shaky streaks. He must have been attacked by a wild animal. I run across the field and call for help. The other residents are celebrating. I want to help the Reverend up and press the wound closed until help arrives. Now he looks at me. They have blessed me. God and the beast have chosen me. I am finally worthy to sit at their throne. "You're talking nonsense, Reverend. You need to go to the hospital." I am pushed aside and land face down in the grass. I taste dirt and blood. I have bitten my lip. The policeman helps the Reverend to his feet. He can hardly stand. Jerry hurries over from the row of houses. "Come back, John," he calls. "Someone call a doctor. The Reverend is bleeding to death." The policeman supports the wounded Mackenzie. "The phone lines are down." Someone has to look at the wound. The policeman grabs me by the collar and I hit his arm until he lets go of me. "Mr. Allen, you're interfering in matters that don't concern you. None of your business." "But I'm making it my business." He gathers spit, but decides to keep it in his mouth. If he spits it at me, I'll smash his face. I want to take his damn gun and shove it up his ass. Then I want to see the look on that cop's face. I hated him on the spot. "John, come on now." Jerry heaves me by the shoulders. He pulls me away and holds my forearm with an iron grip. "What kind of animal attacked the Reverend?" "Let's drive Mackenzie to the hospital. Please at least take my side." "I am, buddy. I'm always on your side." I grind my teeth. My face hurts. Jerry drags himself back to the village with me. Many are still celebrating. "Why did you really move here, Jerry? Tell me." He shakes his head. I turn out of his grip. "You don't understand, but you will. I won't leave you hanging. After all these years, you should trust me." "Yes, but this place isn't making it easy for me. Why doesn't anyone do something? Why are they all assholes?" And someone drank the blood. I wanted to go after him, but he was already gone. And then there's the Mackenzie thing. Take it easy, John. It's all right. The Reverend will be fine. I don't think so. If there's no doctor here, he'll bleed to death. You have to believe. Faith will break our chains to this system. And don't worry about the blood, okay? Damn shitty town. No phone. Power outages all over the states. And cultists who don't allow outside help. My friend is completely lost. Evelyn is standing at the edge of the field looking at the scene. When I walk past her, she doesn't look at me. He saw an angel, I hear her whisper, and I don't know if it's directed at me. It wasn't an angel, but a wild animal. A bear wouldn't have left much of him. Maybe a mountain lion. Cats tend to go for the throat and jump at your back. The other strangers watched from a distance. I walk past them. "What happened?" Ashley asks me. "Madness has broken out in this backwater. There's no helping anyone here anymore." I put my finger on the man's chest like a pistol. "Make sure you get out of here. Even if you have to run, anywhere is better than here." Jerry goes into his house. I don't want to talk to him anymore today. The accident with Mackenzie is making the rounds. People are no longer dancing, no clinking glasses, no musical banter. I feel like throwing up. The buckets of blood have been drunk and I feel sick. Jerry is beyond saving. I think of the woman at the gas station. I have ended up in a place of occult crimes. I have to get out of here.